Hi guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction. It is for the zodiac sign Aquarius. It is meant for June, but whenever it finds you is when it is intended for you. Okay, before I get into it, just a quick reminder, guys, that you can still book a reading with me. Everything is linked below. I am a little backed up with emails at the moment, but I will get back to you. So anyways, everything is linked below, and all the proceeds for readings go to the Bergling Foundation, which helps support mental health, the youth, and the environment. Okay, let's get into it. So the angels that came through for you guys, so you had Archangel Jermiel here, who helps with like adjusting the way you wish to live. So if you're trying to make some really big changes, this Archangel is going to help you to kind of get there, to kind of change your life so that it fits the life that you desire. This archangel also helps with like developing and understanding our spiritual visions or clairvoyancy abilities. This is also a good archangel to use during a life review, or if you're like reviewing like a Akashic record footage, or you're trying to make like some sort of life review decision. It's a good archangel to call in for that. And then you guys also have this angel that is like more galactic. This angel helps with like expanding your consciousness, helps with like just like galactic coding. So yeah, it's mainly to like kind of actually I'm hearing to like help bring you guys to your galactic family. Like help facilitate that, but I am also just picking up on this like expanding of consciousness and just like really understanding like that multidimensional being of yourself in the universe. Okay, and then you guys got Obsidian. So this is to protect your soul, this crystal. Anything black is going to help to absorb negative energy or protect your force field. So anyone that is looking to cut out negative people or negative patterns from their lives could benefit from this crystal. It did just say Scorpios. So I don't know if that means like Scorpios can benefit from it, or like maybe you need to cut a Scorpio out. I'm not sure. But anyways, they're saying to put it in your pocket, like carry it around with you, or to put it like somewhere very predominant in your workspace or in your house to help protect your soul. But mostly like to have this on you is going to do its best work. Also like Vulcan. I don't know what that means. Balkan. I don't know. That could be a special message for someone, but that did just come through. Vandanite. So this is to break through your big blocks. It's going to help you to reach your highest potential through self-discipline. So if you lack self-discipline, this is going to help you in that area. They are saying that it has a high lead content, so don't put it in your mouth. But it can also help with speech. It also has a lot of like healing properties to it as well. But mainly if you're working on like a motivational speech or something like that, like this would be really good. Or if you're just trying to like energize your space, or like your like a meditation, or you're trying to make like a happy place, this is a good crystal to help bring you there. Oh boy, I forgot to flip some cards for you. Like I flipped your cards, but I forgot to flip some additional ones. So I apologize. Okay, we can do that then when that period comes. Oh gosh. Okay. So I see that you guys are starting off the month here with the Hierophant. Can be representative of Taurus energy, but this is can be a really big organization or corporation. It can be like religion, tradition, institution. It can also be authority, boss. It can also represent a contract. Okay, and then we have a house here. So very specifically, I heard that someone could be making a really formal commitment and could be like moving in with someone. I also heard that someone might be like purchasing a home. Um, And then I also like just like heard about like someone being like an authority figure within a family dynamic. Okay. So the ten here, the 10 of Pentacles is like the happily ever after in home life. So this represents, you know, uh, everyone's well provided for, everyone's like working in peace and harmony. There's more than enough to go around. You have the white picket fence, the dog, the house, the kids, the everything, and that there's a good solid and stable foundation there. So you have a lot of victory, success, even public recognition. You could be really in the public eye come the first week of June. You might be getting a lot of limelight. You might get like a boost in followers, just like a lot of like public attention on you, especially through social media, I'm hearing. But you're a little upset about things that didn't work out in the past, okay? So this is someone kind of like crying over spilled milk or just being upset about things that didn't work out in the past or this mess that was created and not realizing that there's like a partnership behind them or more opportunities. Very specifically, something might not have worked out with like an Aries. Um, but this is the card of Aries, or like represents the card of Aries. But this is the Emperor. So this is someone who's very powerful. This is a leader. This person's very innovative. They be a trendsetter. They go to the beat of their own drum. People are very drawn to this energy. They make a good leader because they know what it is that people need. Usually this person has been through a lot themselves. That's what part of what makes them such a good leader. This person's very passionate, fired up about their cause, about their people. This person will also like take like hits for their people, I'm hearing. This person also just like holds a lot of power, okay? And you do have this kind of like very like this is very powerful, like it's a big organization, it's a powerful leader. This is just like something kind of big. So anyways, you could be upset about something that didn't work out with that type of energy. Or you could also just be stepping into that energy because things have not worked out in the past. You could also be kind of like at a crossroads with a type of energy like that. This is kind of like feeling powerless in a situation, not knowing which way to go, feeling like you don't have all the information or like even the facts, or like you can't see everything. Um, but your ships are coming in. This is someone's ships coming in. It's not too far off in the distance now. This is like, oh, good, it's here, it's here, it's finally paying out kind of thing. So that's what's going down in your first week. For someone very specifically, though, I heard that this like Emperor energy like could have actually like been part of like your ships coming in. That could just be like a separate message for someone. So, anyways, like you might come off or like you might feel a bit like the wounded warrior. Once again, it is kind of like attached to this card because sometimes the wounded warrior ends up being the emperor in the end because they've gone through all these trials and tribulations and they've been able to learn from them, and now they can like lead and help others and help others to be successful like them. So anyways, this is someone who has been through a lot but has come out on the other side, perhaps even like an underdog or just someone who's been through a lot of trials and tribulations but has come out on the other side. So you may be like feeling a call. You might have like an awakening, like aha moment. This is the divine. This is also making a choice of spirituality, okay, or like making a more spiritual choice. Or this is like the divine, like asking you to kind of make a choice. This can also be judgment. So like you might feel like you could possibly be judging someone as well and looking at them as like a wounded warrior, or just get picking up, or you could look at them as like, wow, like this person went from like a wounded warrior to like an emperor. Um, and kind of wondering how that happened. Um, Thinking that the divine might be involved. But anyways, nevertheless, like you are being called forward at this time to step into your power, your awakening. You could also have like an inflow of resources. You could also feel a little bit judged by the divine and also feel like a wounded warrior for that. Um, Yeah, or you're a wounded warrior for the divine. So you do have an inflow of resources, or like prioritizing, keeping things going. You may feel like you're juggling a bit, but you will have an inflow of resources come to you, and your shifts are coming in. Okay. This can also just be like yin and yang energy. So it could also sometimes represent like twin flame energy. But it is like also like balance. So then you have happiness here. So you have the sun. It's the happiest card in the deck. This is joy. This is contentment. This is peace. This is bliss. It can represent a baby boy. It can represent divine masculine energy. It can represent Leo energy. So this also like telling me that like there's all like happiness on the horizon for you as well, or you might be feeling really like happy in the second week of June, and you could feel really happy towards your wishes and your desires. Okay, so things that you've been kind of like manifesting. I'm even hearing. They're also saying that the sun is shining over your wishes and desires. So even if you feel like you don't feel them like at this exact moment, they are being like protected by the sun. So you might feel like you might feel a little defeated. You might feel like someone betrayed you, or someone is spoiling for a fight emotionally, or like towards your emotional fulfillment. So it's interesting because like you have like this happiness coming in, and like you have this inflow of resources, and you have like emotional fulfillment, but you are feeling kind of like defeated or like betrayed, or this is also the card of like someone taking like the sword of another man, or like using a sword to like then like it's like someone sells someone a sword, but they know it's going to kill someone, so it's like kind of like guilty by association as well. Okay, so then moving into your third week, there could be some communication, some incoming communication, some messages back and forth. This could be like possibly like travel or relocation as well. Someone could very well be like sailing. But there's also could be communication like specifically for you guys, like regarding your emotional fulfillment as well. They are calling for patience. You do also have like Sagittarius energy here. They are calling for patience, balance, trying to find the alchemy. So like flowing with the universe instead of pushing against it. Also too, like they're saying like meditation, talking to the angels, like crystals, like raising your frequency and vibration, like that's all gonna help keep you patient, because like you're waiting on something. You're like just like melancholy kind of feeling is what I'm getting. You could very specifically be waiting on something to do with a Virgo, or this is just a hermit. So this is someone that is full of like wisdom. This is also about going within and reflecting, and it's about being guided by a light. I also heard guided by unforeseen forces. So they are calling, this does also call for like strength. This person also, if this is a person, they might bring you great strength, or you might be like waiting on them to like regain their strength, or it might just take strength to deal with a type of person like this, or it might just take strength to be patient. But you are being guided, and you do have the strength to succeed. You very specifically have the strength to move out of conflict as well. So if you do feel like there's conflict, you do have moving out of conflict into smoother times. There could also, once again, I'm picking up on this like travel or like possible like relocation. Very specifically, could be over water, this travel. You might really want to be moving out of conflict in regards to a heartbreak or a breakup or like a separation. Once again, like this could be like why the strength is coming through. So know that you did gain strength from that relationship or from that breakup. And then moving into the fourth week, there is like somebody is like walking away from something. Okay. So, for some of you, maybe you feel like it's time to walk away from a relationship, and that is kind of taking place, during, the last week, or, maybe somebody is experiencing that. So anyways, you do also have, so this is also just like packing up though, things that, it's also leaving behind things that no longer serve you. It's also, about like, I just heard like someone like actually packing and like moving. And like we did have like this like home at the beginning of the month. So, and then we have this fire energy here. So possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person is very charming, charismatic. They're the life of the party. They do really well in the public eye. They go to the beat of their own drum. They're very futuristic, very innovative. They take charge. They do really well in chaos. This person like might have a flair for the dramatics. This person is very fired up and passionate about whatever it is that they do. And this person, like, you could be working on something with them. This could be a collaboration. This is some sort of project. Um, I did just also hear like the star, like, I don't know, like the star of the show, the star of the project, the star, the guiding star, Sirius star, um, starlight, star bright. Um, Let me shine tonight. I don't know. Anyways, there could be some sort of project you're working on. It seems like it's like a smaller team. Like it seems like there is like some sort of collaboration. This is also like well received by the public, or like this is like it's being watched and people are really liking what they're seeing, especially if it's being watched by like higher ups or like just even the public. Like this would be very well received. It has a gold star. It has a gold star on it already, this project. Like this project is already meant to shine, and it is like, I don't know, it's more like it's like there's something really special about this project. So it's like it already has this like seal of like protection and approval, if that makes any sense. Okay. Anyway, so you might have like an epiphany about this. Um, or you might be feeling like you might need to look at something from a different perspective to gain your epiphany or to gain insight. There is going to be like an end to stagnation if you are feeling stagnant. Um, and then like you might be patiently waiting on something to like pay out again, right? So we have this is someone like working really hard on something, putting a lot of work into it, and waiting for it to pay out, like waiting for their crop or their rewards, or to reap what they sowed. You could also be like dealing with Scorpio. We have scorpionic energy here, but this is an ending, like a transformation and a rebirth. So um whatever it is that like ended, there is going to be like a rebirth. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is someone who could be very like single. This person's very independent. They're very solid, stable, financially as well. This person is kind of like just doing it up, like living their best life, is what I heard. So there could also be like more gain, financially for this person. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. This can be a business opportunity, a wise investment. This could be something paying out for you. It could be like a mutual fund, I just heard, or it could be just like a wise investment, something solid and stable. It could be unexpected money. It could be an inheritance as well for somebody. Um, but there is like some defensiveness. This could be you guys, like air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this person is defensive because they've been wounded, so they don't really trust very easily. This person is definitely going to use their intelligence. They're going to use their knowledge, their data, their information. They're gonna use their head, okay, to make, if there is like some sort of like decision, or like this could just be like, you could even just be like really like analytical about this foundation as well. Like you could just be the really like logical, analytical part of it, or like, I don't know, you could just be thinking that way towards it. Yeah, so you might also be like really bored and discontent. So there is boredom here, but just be warned that don't get too fixated on the things that like you're kind of bored about, because I do see the universe trying to offer you a cup and maybe not realizing it, okay? Because it's not coming in the way that you had like anticipated. Um, but you have this Empress energy here. So you do have the counterparts. You do have the Emperor and the Empress. These people are extremely powerful. The Empress is divine feminine energy. I'm picking up on this Mother Earth vibe, but this person is very abundant, okay? This person is also very fertile, so like anything that they touch will become very abundant, I'm hearing. This person is really like looked up to. They have a very nurturing, beautiful like soul. Like I said, like very like mother energy I get from this. And this person like makes sure that like people are well provided for, okay? And like I said, it is the counterpart to the emperor. And then so you might feel like this person's being kind of sneaky or deceptive or like kind of secretive, or they're trying to like steal away with something that isn't theirs. Um, you could also be like, for some of you, dealing with like an earth sign, very specifically like a woman. They could have been older than you, and like you might have like also kind of considered them like not like motherly, but like a mother type influence, or they might have just had like a lot of earth about them. And this person could have been like very sneaky and deceptive, okay? And they could have like taken things that like didn't belong to them. Um, that could just be like a very like separate message for someone. But anyways, there is good fortune coming still. The wheel is moving, so I don't actually like really beyond that see any deception. I just see that like someone's moving into a really good cycle. They might have possibly even manifested this. They have all the tools and the resources to create whatever it is that they want. This person has abilities. This person has intuitive knowledge. Like they have a lot of like understanding on like the universe. Like this person can create magic. Um, and then we have clarity, truth, communication, insight, and a fresh beginning from that. So on the bottom of your deck, you guys had the King of Cups here. So this is someone who is very dreamy, romantic, poetic, loving, affectionate, creative, lots of depths and layers to them. Could possibly be like a Syrian starseed or like old soul. This person, yeah, like they're just like they're really like dreamy. Is like just kind of like what I'm picking up. And once again, can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then you had this fire energy, so possibly Aries, Leo, Sag. This person's very motivated, passionate, fired up, successful, does well in the public eye, leader, goes to beat of their own drum, trendsetter. Okay, so from the angels, whoa, too many. Okay, I'll just take them all. Okay, so from the angels, they were saying to you guys, if you get nervous, focus on service, okay? So what is it like that we really came here to do? We came here to like help others and learn lessons, obviously. But they're saying put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Past life issue. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help remember and release and learn and heal from your past experiences. So once again, you can call on Archangel Jeremiel for that. You can also call on Archangel Ezekiel's another good one to help with that. We could, yeah. So yeah, like there could be something in a past life that is like holding you back or like affecting you. So you can also just ask the divine like to communicate with them, and like you can go into like a meditation or past life regression session to figure that out as well. So they're saying that you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind and eye as well as with your physical sight. for your spiritual visions help you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So listen to yourselves, guys. You have gifts and abilities, and very especially a lot of you are clairvoyant. So look into that more, do a little bit more research, and really enhance that gift of yours. Oh, I always get this card. The God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So writing down your worries and anxieties and giving them to the God box or to the angels, and letting them take over. Once again, you guys have free will, so you do have to ask the angels, or give them permission, sorry, to step in and intervene in your life. So for some of you, they're telling you to give your relationship a chance. That you should work on your partnership. And then this came out with forgiving and learning and releasing. So it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So just so you guys know, like, you can forgive somebody. Like, the reason it's so important for forgiveness is because, like, it finally gives you peace, okay? And just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you can condone the behavior or what they did. It just means that you no longer, like, hold it against them or yourself, and, like, you let it go. Also too, like, just finding what you learned from it can really help. For some of you, you may have been part of like an unrequited love story. So there was not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. It might have really just been based on like there may have just been some like lack, I'm hearing. Very specifically too, this could be tied to someone's past life, I also heard. But this could have to do with a breakup that some of the collective will be experiencing. And then for the rest of you, or like for a bunch of you, they're saying playful. So to recapture your romance, allow your inner youth and spirit to shine through. Be the playful, youthful self that you are. And then they said, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type in expectation. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So soulmate coming in and a lot of chemistry. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close out with some words from your galactic family and the angels. Okay, so the galactic family is saying channel. You are the channel through which healing energies reaches the world. A lot of you also might just have channeling abilities as well. And from the angels, they said sometimes what you seek is as simple as being still and staying focused. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.